connect, relate, realize that there are young people in this industry, and it is up to us to keep it going.
Welcome to the Business and Pleasure of Flowers. We're your hosts, Fonda Lefevre
and Lori Wilson, and we believe that business and fun are a perfect combination. Kind of like us, Fonda. Hi, Ellie.
Hi, Miss Lori. Wearing that Miss Piggy shirt.
And Miss Piggy. Got my Miss Piggy
in the room with us.
My diet strawberry cream Dr. Pepper.
Ooh. Never had that one.
It's delicious.
Is it good?
It's delicious. It is delightful. And it's making me really happy right now. We are minus Vonda today.
Yep, just the two of us. Danger zone.
Yes. And did you notice, because we just came out of a meeting with her, she kind of gave us the sort of, I'm not going to call it a lecture, but she did kind of give us the, hey, I'm going to need squadcast at time. You know, that was lingo for keep on track, ladies.
Keep on track. Don't dilly and don't dally.
No dilly and dally. And I did see a sweatshirt the other day, and I thought of us, and it just said, I like to dilly and I like to dally.
Two of our favorite pastimes.
Two of the best. Yes. I was like, oh, man, that's the best sweatshirt. It was white and black. It just said, I like to dilly and I like to dally.
Maybe that's the new merch.
That could be the new merch.
Nordstrom copied our flowers sweatshirt.
They did.
We can copy.
They did.
Totally but we have full 36 minutes. We can do it. We can do it.
Well, you know what? If we have to have a part two,
we can have a
later. Anyway, okay, we're calling this episode, I've already forgot, Clique Conference Confessions.
Yes. This is our confessional.
It's our confessional because we haven't talked in a while.
We haven't. Let's catch up. Let's dilly and dally.
In 36 minutes, we're going to catch up. First thing we have to, this is my confession. It has nothing to do with the conference, but my confession is this. As you know, a few weeks ago, I went to Cleveland to my daughter-in-law's baby shower.
Yeah, how was that? We haven't talked.
It was super cute, super fun. It was a little cowboy
What was the theme? Oh, cowboy.
Having a little cowboy, new cowboys coming to town.
Oh.
And so it was really cute. You helped me with the invitations, but I stupidly said, oh, sure, I can help out with flowers.
Yeah.
Because at the time, we were just doing little bud vases on the table, keeping it simple, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to go into all the details, but it took on a life of its own. And as we all know, I am no florist, but I do know florists. I know a lot of them. But Vonda helped me, and we shipped a box of our bouquets.
Yep.
In my stupid mind, how hard can it be? Which is our famous last words.
Did you have Bailey to help?
No. Bailey couldn't come. She couldn't come. She couldn't get off work. Anyway, that's a whole nother story.
Mm-hmm.
I did have my daughter-in-law's sister-in-law, thank God, is kind of, I will say, has the flair.
Mm-hmm.
She's not a florist. She has a flair, and she was helpful.
Okay.
I will never do that again. Ever.
What was the stress point?
Well, besides the fact my flowers were delayed, they got shipped to the wrong state, and blah, 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 of that no fault of ours, or it just was one of those things.
Yep.
The stress of worrying about that, then the temperatures. Then I get them. We get in the night before to the venue, and we're able to do everything. So we made these arrangements and put the arrangements in cowboy boots because my son has an abundance of cowboy boots. And
Real cowboy boots.
Real cowboy boots. Yeah, I'll send you pictures. They were very cute. Everything was done. Hydrangeas, big lily, everything was perfect.
Yeah.
The next morning, we walk in. I will say 65% of the hydrangeas were dead. And you're nodding.
Mm-hmm. As soon as you said hydrangea. Uh-oh.
I don't know what I don't know. I don't know. I didn't know.
Yeah.
One thing that happened, the
hydrangeas, that's why I'm a hydrangea. Hydrangeas are so fickle.
Oh my gosh. These weren't like, oh, they just need to be rehydrated. They were
too far gone. Oh no.
Just the venue, the minute I walked in that next day, I was like, oh no. Before I even went into the room, it was so hot.
Yeah.
And we had said, make sure you turn the heat down tonight. Oh, no, there was some sort of miscommunication. Thankfully, we had some leftover ones that had gone back home and been in the garage that were okay, but not enough.
So stressful.
So stressful. So my point is, I just don't want that responsibility.
It's stressful.
It's stressful. No amount of money in the world, and I don't think it didn't really save money. Because it didn't save my sanity.
No.
I did not enjoy the time. I didn't enjoy any of it. And it wasn't like hard. It wasn't the design part that was hard. It was all of the preparation and the care.
Yeah, the before and after.
The before and the after and all of this.
I'll never forget. My friend's sister was getting married, and I was in high school, and she asked me to do the flowers.
You were in high school?
I was in high school.
Gosh.
And everything went well, except the bouquets, all of the bridesmaids' bouquets, and I think maybe her bouquet, were hydrangea. And I was worried about them, obviously, so we cleared out room in the mini fridge.
Oh.
And I put them in the mini fridge, and anything that was, like, touching the walls of the mini fridge, I guess the mini fridge was too cold, and they all were brown. They were all brown. Morning of the wedding, I, wake up. That was my moment where I was like, well, luckily, I did all the flowers at Build-A-Wear in Des Moines. Okay. So had to go back, had to remake, and I'm 17. I'm not equipped for this.
Gosh.
But we made it work.
Wow.
But yeah, hydrangeas are, they're not.
When we turned off that light to leave, I was like, everything was perfect.
Yeah, you could feel it was too perfect.
Yes. And I'm like, that was too
easy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I will say, the girl that was helping me, she was like, these bouquets are great. Our bundles.
Yeah.
Flower Clique bundles. She's like, these are so beautiful.
It was probably just something with the care and handling. I mean, even if I clip them with a dirty shear, if I'm being lazy.
Yeah.
The next day, they're done.
Yeah.
They're done.
They're
high maintenance.
That was my biggest confession. It was just
that
and also balloon arches. Balloon arches are the worst.
Yeah.
I don't ever.
No.
Blech.
Outsource. I have a question.
Yes.
Are you watching Traitors by chance?
Oh my gosh, we just started that show.
Yeah.
Just
the new
started
season?
it because of peer pressure.
I'm so addicted. I think about it all day.
It's so ridiculous, but addictive.
Did you ever play
Mafia?
Or yeah, I'm sure it's the same thing kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, we play every time we go on like a group trip, and it's the best. And so to like see it as a TV show and see it like dramatized, it's like a game of, the murder mystery. It feels like you're in a game of Clue. Like, it's just so addicting.
That's so funny you bring that up, because I just had...
How much have you seen?
I'm just 2 episodes in.
Okay.
Two only the season 4.
Yeah.
So with Travis Kelce's mom.
Okay.
That season. So my kids watch it. They've watched all seasons. They're all sucked in and they love it.
Mm-hmm.
Mark fell asleep because
the first couple episodes, there's a bit of a threshold. So you got to get got in. But
I do like it. And there was another. I
love Lisa Rinna, by the way.
So does my daughter. She thinks she's okay. I loved her when she was Billy on Days of Our Lives.
Right. She's lived like 5 lives.
Oh my gosh.
Good for her.
I'm like,
she's still crushing it.
Her out now. I'm like,
she's so good in the show. You just gotta wait. And the next episode this week is The Banquet. And apparently, Alan Cumming said this is the most dramatic episode, dramatic scene he's ever experienced.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well,
But you got to catch up. You got to
I
see
do.
episodes because
We have some
otherwise
work
you're
to
going to
do.
have some spoilers.
Well,
on
football
Thursday.
season's pretty much out. I mean, almost gone. College football's done, so we have time now.
Yeah, you have some work to put in the next 4 nights, I would say.
100%. Yeah. No. So here's my other confession. Speaking to Lisa Rinna, I have never in my life watched an episode of Real Housewives of anything.
Okay. Confession. That's a confession. I used to watch in high school, and it's just become the franchise is so big, and there's so many cities. Like, I don't know where to start now.
Yes.
So if anybody has any advice on how to dip a toe back in, what city should I start with?
I don't know.
I've heard Salt Lake is good.
But that's my confession.
That's a good confession.
Let's talk Next Gen. This is my other confession. I'm struggling.
You're struggling. Why?
Because I'm not going this year. We've made this decision, and I physically cannot because I'm going to Gliffy, Great Lakes, which I'm very excited about. So I cannot be in 2 places at once, but I'm confessing it's weird.
Yeah, it's been since 2022. So there's been 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Gone 4 years in a row.
Yeah.
Time flies. So I think we should start at the beginning.
Okay.
With these confessions.
Okay.
And
Next Gen confessions? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, let's go to Next Gen confessions. So 2022 was the first year. It was in Miami, and it was in the summer.
Yes. Yes. And it was, we did not really know what it was.
We didn't. We were asked to speak, which is why we were initially going.
Yes.
And COVID was like spiking again.
Yes. Well, we had come out.
You had just gotten it?
Well,
we had a photo shoot.
So I'd had it, but I had just had a hysterectomy, my hysterectomy. And then we were going into this. I feel like we had done something else too. And then we were going to this.
It was a busy summer.
It was a busy summer. And we were like, not into it.
One more thing. We were not into it.
We didn't know anybody.
Yeah. We're like, why would we go?
We don't know what this is. And your friends were not in this industry.
Right.
Right? I mean, if I can remember that. And I just remember us being in meetings going, maybe another surge of COVID will hit and we don't have to go. Maybe they'll cancel it. Maybe you get COVID. No, you get COVID. Like we were joking.
Yeah. And I think a lot of people can relate to that because to go to something new that you've never gone to, it's like, why would you go? You don't know what you don't know. And that's the kind of the state that we were in.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I just remember I have so many videos that cannot be shared anywhere of us just like laughing in the hotel room for various reasons. So the energy immediately was good. Like we got there, we were cynics, but we got there. We got a Miami Vice. Maintenance had to come to the room. Like there were things that happened. And it was
I forgot about that.
And it was just you and I in this new environment.
Yeah.
But
we have no expectation. I think also, I think when your starting point is no expectation,
it can only go up.
It can only go up.
Yeah, for sure.
And it did.
It did. Yep. So we sat through some sessions, gave our talk, and I feel like that really helped the connection point with everybody for us because it was a talking point. So I would say there's so many commonalities between all of us. We just need that like little icebreaker. And I think that's really what Next Gen is so good about on that first day is giving those icebreakers to kind of have everybody connect.
Yeah.
So once you dip your toe in the cold water, like it's not cold anymore and you can jump right in.
One thing that I loved that I remember vividly was after our talk, maybe we went to lunch, maybe we were a morning session and then we were lunch. And when we went in to get like our box lunch, when you went into the room, they were like,
you get a number.
and you had to go, and you and I were like, "Oh, shit." Like, we didn't wanna be
Right.
separated, but we were. And that was the greatest thing that happened because everybody was stuck sitting with somebody new,
Mhm.
and when I sat down, I was at this table, I literally knew no one at
Mhm.
this table, and, of course, they were all much younger
Same.
than me anyway, and they just started firing questions at me because I had just come off the stage too, and it
Mhm.
ended up being this incredible experience, and it was so much fun, and every year they do that.
Yeah.
You know, they are always looking for those type of little round table moments, whether it's at
Mhm.
lunch or a happy hour or just a little work session, and I think that's why even if you're an owner and you send 1 employee, you don't have to worry about that employee because
Yeah.
somebody always grabs them, or whether it's a SAF ambassador or
Mhm.
a mentor or somebody there and make sure they plug in.
Yep.
Um, you just don't see somebody standing off by themselves unless they want to be
Right.
alone.
Right. Yeah. No, it was good, and we almost didn't make it to the airport tour. So there's always a kind of field trip in every year, and so this first year was the airport tour, which is one of my favorite
It was
field trips that
cool.
we've done. You see the behind the scenes operations of
Yes.
how the flowers are imported and checked for bugs and how
Yeah.
the whole cold chain. It was incredible, but yeah, we almost didn't make it.
Why did we? I do remember running down there.
Well, there's always a happy hour the night
Oh,
before,
that's right. We were
and
hungover.
yeah,
I feel like I passed out Zofran. Wasn't I passing out my Zofran
I
to
think you
people?
are. Yep, yep.
That's right. Oh
So,
my
we made
god.
it, and that is
Yes.
another piece of advice I would give is, like, make it on that bus.
Make it on that
It will
bus.
be worth it.
That was the coolest thing, and it felt so good to be in those cold.
Oh, yeah. It was like a cold plunge. We needed that.
We needed that. It was so good. You know, the other thing that I remember, and we have a picture of it, it's probably why I remember it, but that was so incredible, seeing our flower click boxes.
Yes. That was
That was
like
like
a
a
moment.
moment.
Was.
It was so
Yeah, and to see like, "Oh,
incredible.
we're one tiny little piece of this whole
Yeah,
operation, but
we
we have a
did this.
piece. We
This
have
is
a little
us.
piece." Yeah.
And people would come by and we're like, "Look, that's our boxes." And they were like, "Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
all these
Okay, great."
yeah.
Yeah,
We were
that was
proud.
so much fun, and the other thing I loved that we literally look forward to every year, I don't know if you will this year because temperatures, but sitting over by the pool and just
Yeah,
talking to people.
for sure. Yeah, I
I
don't think we'll have that this year, but Raleigh is such a cool city. I've never been. I've only heard great
Yeah,
things, and so it'll be cool. We kinda do East Coast, West Coast, and switch between. We went to the
yeah.
Dallas last year. Any other confessions from the first year?
No, except I just remember leaving going, "Man, that was incredible."
Yeah, we got sucked in. We drank the Kool-Aid,
You did, and
and it
you
was good.
I think you realized, "Hey, I have people here.
I have people that are my
They're under
age.
40."
Yes. Yes, it really helps, whether you're thinking of sending an employee or maybe you have a son or daughter, it really helps them get bought in.
Yeah,
It's a good one putting
100%.
the second foot in, they might have one
Yeah,
foot out. This really does solidify and help them relate to people, connect, relate, realize that there are young people in this industry, and it
yeah,
is up to us to keep it going, and the more that we can learn and connect and grow, like, the better
agreed.
your own individual business will be, but also, for the greater good of the floral
Yeah,
industry as a whole.
right.
So 2023 was back in Miami, same place. It was a little deja vu. We were in the same hotel,
Same thing.
same pool,
Yep,
it was
yep,
deja vu, felt like
yep.
we had never
It's
left.
comfortable.
And we toured some retail operations, we toured Petal Productions, and then we
Yeah,
also sponsored the happy hour that was an offsite. So that was
yeah,
all really fun. That was a good
yes.
year.
That was really fun. It was really cool to tour those places, Petal Productions, South floral. Yep. There was one other company's flower shop that was really beautiful that we toured, and I can't remember the name of it, but I remember going in the back and seeing, like, their production line and just being blown away, and we were, like, taking pictures left and right for inspiration.
It was great.
And we came back, and it actually gave us ideas for photo shoots. It kind of triggered
sparked
things to where how we could do things a little differently for our members.
Yeah.
It was so, so good. And again, confession, I have an exact memory of giving Zofran to somebody on that part.
I'm sure.
Yeah, but I think when I was car sick, the bus sick or something.
I mean, that's the thing.
That
People who get motion sickness.
You don't know if you're motion sick or hungover, one or the other.
Both, yeah. Okay, 2024, we headed to San Diego, which was incredible. We toured the flower fields. We went to the flower market. That was incredible to see just a whole different side of how things worked.
Yes.
We also had a animal or safari themed costume contest.
Yes, we did.
There was like a little party.
We wore ears. That was our costume.
We wore ears. Yeah. We were a little bit of a cynic when it came to dressing up.
Yeah.
But everybody gets into it. That's one thing. So I will say what our theme night is at the end of this for this year. But I will say everybody gets into it. So you have to.
Yeah.
I've learned to embrace it.
Yeah. San Diego was a great one. The flower farms were really, really beautiful. I loved the one that I just remember we took a bus down this windy way, and they each took us, off in different small groups and showed us all of the machinery and the way things work. It was
the drones.
Yes, it was fascinating, and it's such a cool educational process, to realize, oh my gosh, these flowers are touched. By the time they get to my flower shop.
Yeah, it gives you a good appreciation.
The work that goes into getting them there safely and beautifully. It is astounding to know and to meet the people behind the scenes and to realize so many of these places are such strong families.
Right.
Generational. The people that work there and own these farms, and they carry another. It was such a beautiful story in almost every one of the places we visited. I loved San Diego. I got to teach there.
Yes, you did a session on empathy. Everybody loved.
Yeah, and that was so good. Not my presentation, but that was just such a good time.
It was good. Your presentation was
and
good.
I got to connect with a lot of people.
Yeah.
I told the SAF staff afterwards, I wish we could have had like an after hours sit and just talk let's talk it out. Debrief, because so many people had so many questions. And that's what I will say about Next Gen that I've never felt anywhere else is there is an intimacy about that group.
Yes.
The large space that I don't feel in any other group. And I think, I don't mean to get super heavy here, but I think it's because those younger generations are not afraid to be more vulnerable and share, because some of those questions that were coming up at the end of my presentation were very vulnerable. And
it was like a therapy session.
It was a little bit of a therapy session. And I think, gosh, don't we all need that? Right? I mean, don't we all need to at least absorb a little bit of it?
And I think what you're also hitting on is that it does feel like a safe space.
Yes.
They can be vulnerable. Maybe a lot of these people are coming, not with their bosses, and they can truly bloom. They can feel completely vulnerable and open, like, something they say, or if they ask a stupid question, even though there aren't stupid questions, there's nothing that's going to, get them fired or make them feel less than. I think it is such a safe space that fosters true
Agreed.
growth because people are vulnerable.
Yeah, and I think that's where that intimacy feeling comes from when you're in there because everybody felt like they
Yeah,
could
there's some
do that.
magic that happens in that conference room,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
ballroom for
yeah,
sure.
and that feeds you to where you can go back
Mhm.
and go, "Oh, I can do this
I
another
feel
year."
empowered. I
Yep.
feel revived.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, that
One
was
confession I have is that we did go roller skating. You were not
oh, you
there, I don't
did. I
think.
was working on my presentation.
But
Yeah.
I thought I loved roller skating. I had not been roller skating since I was 10 years old.
So
It's a
you
big
did love it at
difference.
age 10.
I did, but the minute I got out there, you know what happened.
Mhm.
Splat. And
That's
Nicole couldn't stop laughing at me, but Kate Penn crushed it.
rock star. She's a
Crushed
rock
it.
star.
So
Yep,
that was fun.
yep.
There's a lot of little times where, you have those smaller moments with people and those bonding moments. So
And
anyway,
didn't Derek Woodruff say that he thinks we should do that before every Next Gen event?
yeah,
The roller skate yeah. So I remember
breaks
he
the ice, quite
yeah,
literally.
yeah. I think it's a
Breaks the
great
core.
idea.
Okay, moving on to 2025, we were in Dallas. Let's go a
Yes.
little bit faster because we don't have that much
Yeah, yeah,
longer
yeah,
before
yeah.
Vonda
We're
lets
gonna get in
us.
trouble. Yep.
We did the botanical garden, and then we also went to Dr. Delphinium and had
Awesome.
dinner, and they had their whole floral art exhibition, which was
Yes.
incredible to see.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
Creative Cartel.
Ye
Incredible operation. Got to see another side of retailing and also more experiential design with
Yes.
florals and kind of that whole world
Yes.
and
I
opening.
love Dallas because I could drive, number 1, and
Yeah,
stop at my confession is I could stop at Buc-ee's and get
good
us
stop
a
at
bunch of
Buc-ee's.
snacks and bring all our Buc-ee snacks
Yes.
and then get you at the airport and we could try our snacks. I loved Dr. Delphinium's tour. They were fabulous hosts for our I think we sponsored that night,
We did.
actually, didn't
Yep,
we?
with
Yeah,
accent decor.
that was just a lovely evening,
Mhm.
I think. Jenny and the whole team, they were just delightful. But they had little pods where we could go and find out about their marketing and about their design and all they were just so giving.
Yeah, and set up so well, so
Ah,
efficiently to
so,
where you
so good.
actually could absorb things
Yeah,
within a big
yeah,
group. Yeah.
yeah, and I really liked that, and again, the education was great. I feel like that one went by
So
real
quick.
fast.
So
Like,
quick.
really, really quick, and I don't know if it was shorter than the others or if it just felt that way, but it's like, it just went by really fast.
It did. Which
So
brings us to Raleigh,
okay.
2026.
Yeah.
It starts on February 22nd, which is a Sunday. So
Okay.
you can fly in Sunday morning, you can fly in
Mhm.
Saturday evening. It kicks off Sunday afternoon with some icebreakers, with some sessions, and then goes into a happy hour and then a dinner and like a competition. So we're
Okay.
kicking it off strong on Sunday. And then Monday is the full day of programming with education. There's a few sessions I just wanted to kind of point out. We always start with like an early morning wellness, which has gotten pushed later in the
Well,
morning
'cause
every
no one
year
showed up.
by feedback from everybody. So it's not at
At
7
the
this year.
tour?
It's at 7:45.
Nice.
And this year, Talmadge is coming and doing a
Nice.
Trend Lab presentation sponsored by Accent Decor. So
Really
that is going to be incredible. Can't wait for that. That is first thing in the morning. So that's getting everybody out of bed and into the session.
yes.
There's also a Survivor Floral Edition. Karina's doing that, sponsored by Details. So that'll be cool. Trends and challenges discussion is always fun. We have that after with Irving and Megan because it's an open forum for people. You can talk at
Yeah.
your table about
Mhm.
trends and challenges.
Sure.
And so that you always leave with pages full of notes and
Yes.
inspiration.
Yes.
More sessions throughout the day, happy hour, things like that. Tuesday, though, we head to NC State to their research facilities. So this is going to give us a behind-the-scenes look at how North Carolina State is driving the future of floriculture. So we've gone, from the retail operations, the airport, the flower fields. Now we're going to more of the science behind it and where it kind of starts. So going to the College of Agriculture, going to the plant science building, and then the horticulture field labs. And I cannot wait.
That's going to be amazing. Amazing.
Yep. So that's Tuesday. It ends at 3 p.m. So you could catch a night flight that evening. Sure. So it's really a quick and doable trip for people, I think, especially starting on a Sunday. So you're not kind of taking up half a week. You'll still be back by Wednesday.
Yeah. It comes Sunday night, Monday night, and fly out Tuesday late. So just 2 nights.
Yep.
For sure.
But it is like a reality show or summer camp or something where you're there, 24 hours a day. So the time expands and feels so much longer, which I think is great. And they really program this right. Pack things in, but also give you little breaks.
Yeah.
And I'm really looking forward to it. And I'm really sad that I won't have my wingman.
I know.
As
that was going to be our last confession. So, all the Great Lakes, you'll be there. I think Vonda's going to Illinois State Floral Convention mid-March. And this is we're all going alone this time.
First time ever.
It's so weird.
The birds are flying the nest.
It is going to be weird. It'll be fine, but it'll just be weird.
Yep.
So maybe we'll have to FaceTime each other.
I'll have you at the booth. You can answer questions.
Yeah. Well, here's Ellie. Just put me on the iPad during your expo time, and I'll just, hi, what questions can I answer?
Hi, I'm Lori, your virtual assistant.
I'm your virtual flower click assistant. What can I help you with today? That would be really funny.
Don't tempt me.
That would be so funny. If you have to go to the bathroom during expo time, just FaceTime me, and I'll sit there and man the booth.
It's not a bad idea.
It's not. It would be kind of funny. So anyway, okay, our time is up. We're going to get in trouble.
We have a couple more minutes, but we have literally 2 minutes. As usual, Lori and I dilly and dallied a little too much, and I totally forgot to talk about the theme night. So Sunday evening's theme is Next Gen U. Since we are right near NC State, we thought it would be the perfect opportunity to celebrate education in all forms and really lean into that. So whether you went to a 4-year university, a community college, trade school, or you built your career through industry events like SAF and like Vonda did, this night is for you. So here's the deal. We are encouraging everybody to rep their alma mater. So you can wear your college gear, school colors, whatever shows your pride. And if you didn't go the traditional college route, no problem. SAF is your university. So we might have some merch up our sleeves for that, but definitely just wear something that represents your journey. We've built in a short break around 4:15 p.m. before the happy hour to go to your room to change into your school gear. Personally, I am probably going to wear something Flower Clique related. I'm thinking like a Letterman jacket that's pink if I can find one. So don't feel like you have to go the traditional route. You can get as creative as you want in showing school spirit, however you interpret that. Yay, I'm so excited. Can't wait to see you there. Anything else, Lori? This is your final say.
My final say. I'm just going to take lots of pictures, tell everybody hi, give them all hugs.
You will be missed. The mentors will be missed.
No, my buddy Mike.
No.
My buddy Mike Black. Is he going?
Nope.
Why?
The mentors have flown the nest.
Oh.
So I guess I would say if you have any hesitations, you can reach out to one of us. Wait. This is not a paid podcast episode. This is not sponsored by. This is just us speaking from the heart.
Because we believe in education.
We believe in it, and we want to see new faces because it really does dictate the future of our industry.
Yep, it does. It changes lives. It truly does, and it's worth it. So,
yep.
Have a great day, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you so much for listening to our podcast. We hope you enjoyed spending time with us because we enjoy spending time with you. If you did, make sure you hit that subscribe button or add the business and pleasure of flowers to your Google morning routine or your flash briefing on Alexa. We look forward to seeing you next week.
So please come back and join us and discover how a bit of knowledge and one small change in your mindset can take you to new levels in your life and business.